I'm going to wait for everyone to join here. Okay, we got some people coming in. I'm going to wait for everyone to find us before I give an update. All right, looks like we got the link shared. All right, hi everyone. All right, so I'm here at Mount Laurel Animal Hospital. I had contacted the vet. I first called Delval this morning and explained, how I didn't think that the boys were getting better. They're 17 days old now. And they didn't have any open appointments today. So they recommended I come to Mount Laurel. And so I came to Mount Laurel. We went to urgent care since it really wasn't an emergency. And there's some pretty surprising news. So I had told the vet that, Dakota came in with a couple sneezies, but really wasn't very, there's 2 kittens here. I don't know where the other one is. Underneath mom somewhere. She had the sneezies and, but really didn't seem very sick, but that her 2 boys have been sick pretty much since day 1. I really, didn't see them getting much better. They still had, discharge from their eyes that I have been treating every 3 hours, and, it just is not getting better. And I thought they were still, really congested, and I could hear them coughing sometimes. So they had been on 2 weeks of Clavamox, and it just didn't seem to do anything, in my opinion. There's the other baby. There he is. So I was hoping, I came here thinking, let's see if there's anything else that they can do. If there's some kind of testing that they could do, maybe a culture to find out what this thing is. Maybe a different kind of antibiotic, see there's some sneezes. And, just kind of figure out anything else we could do. So the vet takes a look at them, and get this, guys, they're not congested. She could hear nothing in their chest. She listened. The upper part of their chest, lower part of their chest, no congestion. So they do still have these little sneezies, which could just be like kind of standard URI, upper respiratory infection. But it's not in their chest. So like they might just have they have discharge, some discharge from their noses and the discharge from their eyes. But as far as she's concerned, they have just standard upper respiratory infections. No, nothing in their chest. This is amazing news. Because, of course, their two siblings passed away because it actually was in their chest and had caused pneumonia, and they just couldn't get over it. So, yeah, these two boys are, they still are, have little kitty colds. That's what we often call the upper respiratory infection. But, that's certainly nothing overly concerning, especially compared to, having pneumonia or something more serious. She was really happy with how active they are. She said, they looked like pretty typical 17-day-old babies, activity wise and even growth wise. And so I had told the doctor that they weren't nursing. And she said, well, they're both nursing right now for me. I was like, what? Both of them? So apparently at the vet's office, both of them were nursing. I still have to supplement them because just based on their weight gains, they aren't getting enough from Dakota. But, stop. You guys hear me? All right. Woo. I got a phone call in the middle, and every time I get a phone call while I'm doing a live, the whole feed cuts out. It's very frustrating. All right, so I was saying, yeah, they were nursing. So, no, of course I'm not driving. I showed you guys that I was sitting in the parking lot at the beginning of the feed. All right, so they will, they do still need to be supplemented because they're not getting enough milk from her, but it was very shocking news to hear that they're doing awesome. And that, so they will continue for another week on antibiotics. We're going to extend it for another 7 days. And that's really it. I mean, that's all that was suggested from the vet. So they love Dakota. The vet was actually really, she said, I'm so tempted to put in an application for her. Everybody loved her so much. They said she was like the sweetest cat ever. And was a very good mom. She was very concerned as they were handling her babies. So we're just going to treat this as like a regular upper respiratory infection. Just do the antibiotics, the oral antibiotics, do the terramycin for their eye infections and discharge. And it should clear up in time. So this is like really the best news that we could have gotten. I'm just in shock. I'm like, so this is why I said pleasantly shocked, because I did not think that this was going to be the news I had for you guys at all. No, the vet's not going to put it. She actually just started fostering recently and for a rescue. And she said she was so proud of herself because she usually foster fails, and her last two she actually found homes for. So like she's going to try to keep doing that. So I am going to, when I get back, I'm actually going to turn the nursery cam back on, and I'm going to keep it on Dakota and her boys because I'm very curious to watch to see if they are both nursing, you know, how much they seem to be kind of sneezy or like what's going on. But since they're not critical at this point, I feel okay turning the cam back on. So, so you guys will just have to like, you know, just watch over them, just kind of see how they do. I'm just curious to see if they actually do nurse, from Dakota or not. And that's it. That's our big news. What do you think, Mama? She said, I don't know why you brought me all the way here. Yeah, she might not. She might not have enough milk. I know that all her Nazis were not working. Yeah, the snugglers should get to spend more time with Dakota. I'll update the board. Right now the board says max 10 minutes, but we can up that to 20 minutes. So that's that, you guys. I'm so glad I got to share some good news today. Here's our little baby boys. All right, I'm going to shut this down and head back home. Thanks everyone for joining. And watch for the nursery stream to come up. I'll probably, it'll be like a little while before this afternoon before I get it up. But so many yawns, so many baby yawns. All right, bye everyone.